Well, we just bought this little beater, $900. I already bought the brand new headlights, I bought the tail lights, the logos. Now we are looking here inside of the box. Everything for the most part came safe and sound. It does come with things like the manuals. You do get the charger, of course. Then we get the monitor. You have some screws, and of course the wiring harness. This battery does weigh about 103 pounds, so be ready for that. It is a 48 volt, 105 amp hours. And this one has a Bluetooth BMS, 200 amps, and it has a charging capacity of up to 4,000 times, which is a lot. It came a little banged up on the corners. We do get here the details of the battery, specs wise, of course. This thing is a monster, guys, and we will be adding a Navitas controller and motor on a separate video. I already ordered it, and I'm super excited and looking forward to that. So here we have the monitor, we have the charger. It is waterproof, 20 amps, and we get the manuals for it as well. And then we have things like the harnesses, we get the charging wire, we get the charging port. This is the wire right here, and now we are simply cleaning the cart, making sure that there's no old dirt on there. We got things like spider webs and so on and so forth. I believe this cart was sitting for a while. However, it is fully functional, which is super cool. And now we are mocking things around. We were making sure that the battery does fit, and indeed it does fit very well. We decided to mount it more towards the center so that we get a better weight distribution here. I drilled 2 holes and I added a bolt and nut on each side. For now, we're just gonna do one, and everything's holding well. Alright guys, so we got this already tied up here to the frame. For now I have just one bolt on there, but it seems like it's holding well. I know that for final assembly I might put another one on each side, but so far I think it's not going anywhere. As per the charger, I'm going to mount it standing. You can do both, but in this case I'm going to mount it standing on here like so. There's a little drainage in case water gets into here. Well, at least it's not going to affect the charger itself. Right now we are connecting the battery indicator. This is the harness that is coming from the charger. The battery indicator is the one that illuminates red when it's charging, yellow when it's almost charged, and green when it's fully charged. And that's it. We are done. As you can tell, nice and clean. I also was able to hook up the charging port to the metal bracket that is located on the back side from the OEM one. So far everything is going super well. Our next connection here is the charging port. This is also coming from the charger itself. Just simply insert it in here. Goes the opposite way, make sure it clicks. Bam, done. So for the connection, guys, you do have to hook up the terminals in a pattern. The first terminal that should be on here is the one that goes to the controller. Then you had to plug in the terminals for the battery, and lastly you connect the terminals for the power converter that goes from 48 volts to 12 volts. We did already hooked up here the charging system as well, and the display goes where it says LCD. Very simple connection, guys, and after you get everything done, that's when you turn on the battery. This is how the charger came out to be, the internal charger. I mounted it vertically so that the fan doesn't get tangled with any wire, and also if water splashes it, it doesn't cause any damage to it. To install here the LCD display, we went ahead and removed this cup holder. It comes off by removing that one size 3 Allen bolt, and then the whole thing comes off. I install here the screws or the bolts with the nuts. Made it tight. These are 10 millimeters. It comes with a kit, and yeah, it came out to be super clean, guys. I plan on getting new wheels, so it is a good idea to get things aligned. I'm just going by the eye, nothing too dramatic here. So here we are coming now with the LCD display. First of all, it gives us here the battery percentage. Then we have the amperage being used by the motor, the voltage, the temperature, the time that it takes to be depleted. On the second page, we get a toggle for discharge and a toggle for charge. So if you turn off either or, then it will just stop either providing power to the card or taking in charge. We have the amp hours right here, which is currently 103. And we have two other temperature sensors inside of the battery. So these are the current temps right now. The status is normal. And the last page provides the cell's voltage. In this case, we have 16. And this is the current voltage for each one of them. Really cool info. You can also touch the screen, but it is a little bit more responsive if you press the power key. It does come with an application called Xiaoxiang Electronics, which is this one right here. And once you pair to the Bluetooth, which is the model ending in 200A, meaning 200 amp BMS, well, this is all the information we can view from here. We have things like the history, controls. Now from here you can do exactly what you can do on the display, which is turn off the charging or the discharge. You can also calibrate, you can auto balance, you can do the voltage calibration, you can reset it, so on and so forth. Then here from mine, we have device management, in which you have to apply for authorization. In order to change certain settings, you have to provide your email, I believe your phone number, and yes, you have to be registered as well in order to do this. So yes guys, the application works pretty well, and in my opinion it's pretty complete as well. So that's it for that. Okay guys, so I think we're going to back it up a little bit, and I just want to share with you the speed this thing has to offer. So that's the reverse. There we go. I mean, this is just a quick simulation. I'm pretty sure you can hear me through the microphone. Holy crap. Let me tell you guys, it makes a world of a difference. This thing is amazing. Now, I just want to let you know that since we installed that battery, by the time you're finishing this particular video, it has now the Navitas system. So we have the 600 amps controller with the 4 kilowatts motor. And I have to tell you guys, it is the most amazing mod that I've ever done on a golf cart ever. And I mean it. So we have now the 48 volts, 105 amp hour battery with the Navitas system, which is a 600 amp controller and a 4 kilowatt motor. And these are the results, guys. It is super torquey, and the battery is handling great. I gotta say, at some points it feels a little unstable because of the golf cart. Well, it was not designed to go at these speeds. We already clocked it at 31 miles an hour, and it is advertised to go up to 35. And I do have a passenger here with me, which is my brother. We both have about the same body mass. We both weigh about the same. So that's about 400 and something pounds that we are carrying on this golf cart. And it's just crazy good, guys. I mean, the power is just, I can't explain it in words. Just imagine a supercar. You know, after riding your car, your regular car, you go into a supercar, that's how it feels. I mean, the speed is just crazy. So right now, this thing is sucking 162 amps. And the peak that this battery can give is up to 400 amps. So we set the Navitas to 400 amps, and it's holding great so far, guys. So right here, I'm gonna floor it. And it's sucking right now 204 amps momentarily. And then it goes to 164, 156. And I know you probably can't see this from, notice it from the video, but the front end does get a little bit wobbly, which gives me that sense of insecurity. But for the most part, this is crazy, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, the smile doesn't go away from my face. It is a lot of fun. But I do have to say, guys, you have to be extremely careful, all right? It is a cool mod. It is very fun, as I already explained. But something that is not fun is getting into an accident. I just floored this thing even before making this part of the video. Again, testing it with the battery, and I have to tell you guys that you know, it did scare me quite a bunch in that sense that it felt a little bit unstable. We're gonna open here the compartment of the battery real quick, just to show you that in fact we have the Mosasaur. I think that's how you spell that, guys. You might need to help me. Mosasaur, whatever it is called. I know that this battery does look quite similar in the sense of design to other models out there that I've seen. It's almost like a rebrand. So yes, this is where I have the adjustment controller here for the Navitas. I installed it right next to the tow switch. And then on the other side here, I'm going to once again share with you guys the connections of the battery. This is the Navitas system. And the reason I'm showing you guys this is so that you know that in fact we do have all these upgrades done to the cart, and it is just absolutely crazy, guys. I mean, I love it. I'm bringing a video also on that Navitas on the installation side. But basically this is what we did here with this battery. In the end, I did add a power converter, which is right here. That gives us power to the lights. And I might hook up a sound bar. It's either going to be the sound bar or the paint. That's pretty much what we need on this golf cart. And so in the end, this is what the golf cart looks like. Right now we added the seat covers. As you can tell, we added the rims. Check them out, with brand new tires. We added the tail light right here, and they do illuminate quite nicely. Let me turn them on for you so that way you guys can get an idea. Check this out. They look amazing. Of course, they get better at nighttime, but for the most part, they look pretty good. And this is the headlight part of it. It came in a set, so I will be providing the link below. And I did have to align the tires a little bit so that it ran straighter, and it does now. So all in all, guys, I'm quite happy with what I did. The only thing that we need now is just some painting, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and share. Click on the bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. I am bringing an endurance test video as well. And like I said, I will be showing you how to get that Navitas system installed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.